What it do? Kripple Krew. EDC with DBD. Disabled but deadly on a very special Stabby AF Saturday. This is a day that I had no idea what happened so soon. And it is only because of the support of the Kripple Krew. But we are almost 36 hours into the FerraMonster Glideman DVD edition being sold live. I know a lot of you have already picked them up, and I really appreciate the Kripple Krew. I'm going to start off at the top of the chat. I know Nick Martino was the very first one in the top of the chat here, and then in the Vert stream it reset it. But I know Ground Fog Marco, Henry G, and two more were in there. I apologize for not remembering those two, and I hate that it resets the chat, but I'm going to start off at the top. Nick Martino, congrats on the collaboration, brother. I really appreciate that. There are less than 30 of the Satin variants left. These are going quickly. The DLC is as well, but there are less than 30 of these left. Kripple Krew, and these are only $99 after code DVD. We're going to keep going. Neil Mudd, my brother, member of Kripple Krew Inc., was in early. What it do? Tristan, a.k.a. Projectiles Are Sharp, also a member of Kripple Krew Inc., checking in on both sides. I appreciate you stabbing that like button on both sides. Folks, if you are seeing a vertical chat right now and just seeing a line of blades, and you would like to see the whole mat and kick it with the rest of the Kripple Krew, the horizontal link is in the pinned comment of the vertical stream. Kneel to the Mac. We got to get 2 flags for this. You get a double flag salute. Member of Kripple Krew Inc. for 14 months. That is OG status. OG status. Only the fourth person to drop a 14-month. I appreciate you. He says hello. You're going to get a FerraMonster Glideman DVD edition salute. I'm going to do that by the mic so you guys can hear the amazing acoustics. FerraMonster nailed this collaboration. It sounds so good. It feels so good. I am excited. I can't wait to start getting new Knife Day picks from some of y'all. Leon checking in from France. What it do? My homeboy Fabster Run checking in from the Netherlands. What it do? Yo, Kripple Krew, my boy Fab, as you know, has several dope designs. Now, we have the Molsec Noise here, his first design. Where did I put it? That's his first design and one of my favorite fixed blades. And I just got back from a trip. I don't know where I put it at the moment, but I've got the Geoknife Noxus on the way. His Katsu Genkai is sick. The front flipper is done so well, I can easily do it left-handed. And yes, Kripple Krew, it is reach around approved. Just bow. This is the Kage. This is the Yoru. And there's also the Hano and Tsuki, which are premium. These come in at only $54. after code DBD. Genkai meets traditional, means traditional meets modern. And he nailed that on these. Look how chunky that blade stock is, but they're still so slicey. And we have a Fabster Run DBD collaboration in the works on that Genkai. You guys, I'm so stoked. Lone Star Cowboy checking in from Turkey, man. We are worldwide with the Kripple Krew, and I love it. We already have France, Netherlands, Turkey up in here. Carry of the day, Cold Steel, Thai Life 6, and the Kaiser Units. Hell yeah. Buzz Beast, another homie from the Kripple Krew. Says, good evening, Kripple Krew. Dropping them badass emojis, my boy Henry G. Justin Ronan, yeah, I see you over in that vert side. You like the look of the top two. Like I said, this is my boys Katsu Genkai. And whether you prefer to use your thumb, that rollover, or, whoa, that was me, that reach around, it is such a perfectly tuned front flipper. Ergos are great. That poonage right there, you are locked in. Sharpening choil done very well. Dual layer G10. And only 54 bucks after go DVD? That's nuts. Oh, the deep carry pocket clip works so well. I've carried both of these. I brought both to Arizona with me, as you guys saw. And I've been carrying them quite a bit with the DBD Glideman. Scrolling. I see everybody saying hello to everybody. Love the new crossbar knot. Yeah. Just wait. My boy has some sick designs. Remember at the end of 2024, I told you all to watch out for my South African homie, Johan Jordan. 2026 is going to be the year of my Dutch homie Fabster Run. His best tech Nerdrecki. Oh, with the pinky flick hole. I can't wait to have one. And a button bolster lock. Come on, man. He's got crossbar locks coming from Geo Knife that you haven't seen yet. And the one you're talking about is that insane new. You know what? We're going to pull it up. We are going to pull up his insane. Come on. Try Visa. Let me go there real quick. I'm going to the Trivisa website. Oh, you know what? Why am I not showing y'all this on screen? Real quick, I will continue with the hellos. I just want to talk about the knife or share the knife that Tristan is talking about from Trivisa. Go to the Trivisa Knives website. Look at my homeboy's design right next to Tiguas and Hydra. Tell me that ain't dope. This is what he is talking about. The Scarn. And M390. Look at the way that he did the weight relief on the outside of the scales. I love that. That blade shape. That modified sheep cliff worn foot blade. With that poon, very sexy. Coming in at and this is not nearly as big as it first looks. It's just over 6.5 inches. This is that going to be there. If you like the pony stout, this is going to be very similar in size, yet with a wicked broad blade, titanium backspacer and clip. I really like the rose gold. This is, but the stonewash looks sick as well. Really wicked and a fair price. Folks, show $175 for titanium and M390. Come on, folks. If you're in the vertical side, them links aren't going to look right to you. Pop over to the horizontal side. That is in the pinned link. All the links will look way better for you. Okay, we're going to carry the Glideman today with the yellow Genkai. Ooh, he carried it with the Suki. That is the yellow. We're going to look at those as well. We are going to have to look at the Genkai in a bit. But that is the gold carbon fiber with mother of pearl inlay. Like, damn. Jesse, remember Kripple Krew Wink checking in from the wet side? Aaron, what's going on, homie? Yeah, I got that mini Marlin. I have both the double flat and the compound grind with the wicked little hollow grind up here in the front portion. Get that better. Oh, you know what? I know what'll get that better. It'll help a lot if we turn the freaking lights on. There we go. Now you can see that hollow grind. Oh, that's a DVD moment, faux show. But these are the perfect EDC size. I honestly dig these more than the full size. And you guys know I love the full size Marlin. I was just showing it, comparing them with Mud yesterday. I'm trying to remember where I put the full size after we looked at it. I think it's, yep, right here. It's going to look a lot better. You'd see this a lot better on the horizontal side, Justin Ronan. But here's the blade size comparison. Let me drop the comment. Blade size comparison. There we go. Line that up a little better. I mean, and here it is. If we go butt to butt, you can see what, quite, you know what? Why don't we move a knife for a moment? We will go like this. Put it here and put it here. This is that perfect EDC size that I like. And it has a very nice taco sheath that you can either carry as a neck knife. You can hook an ulti clip or a soft loop to this. Plus it comes with a mini tech lock style clip and a pocket dropper clip. I'm going to put the pocket dropper on one of them and I'm going to hook one of them up as a neck knife and see which way I prefer carrying them. At some point, we will give one of these away, of course. But yeah, the mini Marlin is a freaking dope knife. I've always been a fan of the full size. You guys know that. And I have carried this as my EDC fixie. As big as it is, it's a comfortable carry. But I like the mini Marlin quite a bit more. Matt Conklin. Yes, the DLC is still available. Only $111 after code DBD. By the way, folks, use PayPal at checkout on the FerraMonster website. You can use whatever card you prefer through your PayPal account, but that'll make your checkout quick, easy, and safe. If you try to use your credit card or debit card, most companies are going to block it because it is the company is based in China. So a lot of credit card companies and debit card companies have been blocking the purchase unless you use PayPal. If you use PayPal, you can use whatever card or account you want. If you go to the description of this live stream, it is in the description the link to FerraMonster. Don't forget to use code DBD, folks. Damn, he said the Glideman kicked the AD-20 out his pocket. That's high praise. Obviously, he's not saying he likes it better than his AD-20. But to choose, Baz has the Satin variant right now. After Fabster Run checked out both, he sent the Satin on to Baz. And Baz, for this to have kicked the AD-20 out of his pocket, even for a bit, is very high praise. Very high praise. Look at them badass emojis. David Giudici, what's up? When the gummy kicks in, you're gonna run errands. I get that, man. I get that. I need to be nice and level, we'll say, before I go deal with the crowds at stores. Yeah, I know you ordered both, my brother. I truly, truly appreciate the support. See, Ultim done right. See, there's a huge, just like there is different quality, different levels of quality in any material. You can get crappy micarta or good micarta. You can get cheap carbon fiber or beautiful camo carbon. There is a big difference in the quality of Ultim. And especially some of the early budget Ultim. If you felt it, it just felt cheap and plasticky. Now, you know me, I love Ultim. So I do have some of that cheap plastic feeling Ultim in my collection. But when you feel good Ultim, it is completely different. And I was insanely particular about the Ultim, and FerraMonster / Wixco nailed it. Because not only did they chamfer off every edge like I told them to, you cannot have a flat edge with Ultim, or that'll add to the cheap feeling. Plus, the rounded edges all around add to strength. If you this as soon as I opened it up, I knocked it off my kitchen table and onto my hardwood floor. And the rounded edges of the Ultim absorb the impact. Then we went with a very high polish premium, a very premium high polish, I should say, because I do like matte Ultim, but this feels smoother in hand. Then we milled it diagonally. I asked for, and they did. Milled it diagonally, plus micro milled the raised edges. So it definitely feels way different in hand than Ultim that's not done as well. You have texture to help with grip. That stupid flipper tab is out of the way for ergos. And this isn't going to get cold in your hand in the wintertime. Plus, it's non-porous. If you use this, like I know a couple of you have told me you plan on, if you use this to take down a deer carcass after you have gone hunting, Ultim is never going to absorb any of that juice and stain. Take it apart, rinse everything off. You good to go. Okay. Enough about mine. I guess you're going to have to decide when you have them in hand. I am particular to the DLC. But remember, at first, I was only going to do DLC because I love the looks of Black and Ultim. And then you guys asked me to do Satin. And I am very, very happy that these are available as well, because the Satin has absolutely grown on me. But I'm still in love with that DLC that they did over a satin finish. They did a satin finish on the blade first before the DLC coating. And it just looks so good. The Noxus is dope. It is. I cannot wait to get mine. I have one on the way from Geo, and I'm really looking forward to it. Conch Blades, what it do? The clip can be removed, or it still works if you leave the clip on the right side. So when I carry a knife lefty, this is me because I'm not a lefty. I don't like a knife in my left front pocket. I do in my right front pocket, but I don't like a knife in my left front pocket, but I still always have to have a left-hand knife. So I will leave the clip on the right side and then carry it in my left rear pocket, because then it perfectly lines this up against the seam of the pocket, just like you would want. And it's just as easy for me to get to. And I don't have it in my left front pocket where I don't like it. Now, again, I'm not a lefty, but I carry my left-handed knives in my right or in my left rear pocket with the right-hand clip, even on a reversible knife. Again, that's from a right-handed person, though. One Moon, what is up, homie? Good to see you. Yeah, no, see, again, like I said, Tristan, I'm not a lefty, so yay. Ooh. Also did a Bass Beast collab design with Trivisa. Yeah, Fabsteron has so much in the works, not just knives, but dope-ass prize. He already has a prize that is dropped. He has more on the way. Be shady. What it do? Code New Knives for a discount on that Trivisa. Yay. I don't remember. I'll look at something real quick. Yeah, I didn't think so. I need to get with Trivisa. I don't have a link or code with them. Dope ass knife, love it, wish could be swapped. Yeah. Get you. Babs the Run, code New Knives on Trivisa, only about 20 of each left. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. €2 super chat. It was a very limited run by Trivisa, folks. Use code New Knives, save some money, drop it to that's going to drop it around just over $150 or so, and there's only about 20 of each left. I do like it a lot. On a fixie trip, yay. Hey, KRAZY EDC, what it do, my brother? What it do? You know where Lagatha is. She's right on the belt. My Aries EDC spike. And my most carried knife overall, period. The first knife I put on my belt when I get my luggage from the airport. Candy gas dabs for breakfast. Oh, that's a good way to wake up. Yeah, he's killing it, homie. And just wait. I've seen some previews that I can't quite share yet, but all I can say is pure freaking fire. And a lot of it coming. No, you gotta use PayPal, homie. And then use your card through PayPal. I'm behind on the count because I was showing off Fab's design and then my design. I'm behind on the hello, so you might have already answered that. So far, I've only had them since I got back from Arizona. I like the idea of the hollow, but it does get very, very thin here. So it is great for like an X-Acto cut, but for slicing, it's not like you can, it's not easy to use the hollow for slicing. As if this portion was hollow, like we're used to seeing. For slicing stuff, it would be a little easier. Now it does make it way finer out here for like push cuts, pushing downwards, or drawing. But I really like the strength of the tip that's carried out on the dual flat if I am going to thrust with this at all. Because it is still thin enough to be sharp and do those push cut and X-Acto cut tasks while being stronger for thrusting. Because not only does this make a good EDC fixie, but if you got to defend your beef jerky, it's just at that right size. And I kind of like the idea of the double flat for that. Now I got to carry them more. Again, I just got them when I got back from Arizona. They are killer. I like both so far. Got a TRM tag along? Ooh wee! I tell you, I was worried about my luggage because of what I had packed in my knife case. I brought 3 of my favorite TRMs. I brought this tag along, my Bulldog Revby, and after much consideration as to whether or not I was going to trust it to the airport, I brought my Shadow. Plus, I had both of my Glideman DVD editions. I brought both of the Katsu Genkai, and of course, quite a few more knives. And I was a little leery with all that going through. And so there's always a sigh of relief when you first see the suitcase, but then not the full relief until you open it and start knifing up, which I did right in the airport. Like in Arizona, I grabbed my bag off. I looked over and saw like a little half wall about 15 feet away, walked over there, put my case on it, opened up my knives and started knifing up. First Lagatha, then a DVD Glideman, then a Genkai, then my Shadow, before I left the airport. I'm already out of security. They can't say anything. Ooh, Justin Ronan found that horizontal side. Yeah, the OG Marlin is sold out a lot. Ron Meg, what's going on? Try to tune up a knife with my new Dremel. William Hornbostel, what it do? I know you picked one of these up as well. Neil to the Mac got the Remet RT Rhino got here early. Hell yeah. Everything should be carried butt to butt because tip to kip scares me. I like it. I like it. Wicked 86. What's up? What's up? Needs resurface now. Yeah. Unless you talk to your card company about allowing the international purchase to go through, PayPal is the way to do it. Looking for a pocket fixed blade. The Kunwu Stiffy P. I haven't checked out yet. Sheila is loving it. Appreciate you hanging out, Aries. What it do, Jason Beecher? Good to see you. Yay, much appreciated, my man. Lock Junkie, what's up? Hell yeah, welcome. Happy to have you kicking it with the Kripple Krew. Dude, that means a lot to me. That means a lot to me, William. The Bloom and Thorn are both great pocket fixies by our homeboy Aries. My Bloom is one of the best production fixies of 2025. Such a great size. And though I've been carrying it with a soft loop, I have thrown an ulti clip on here and thrown it in my pocket. The Thorn is dope, but the Rock Hopper I like even better. I need to get me a Rock Hopper. They're at White Mountain Knives now, the Rock Hoppers. And put it in your cart, you'll get a discount. And then use code DBD and you'll get a 10% discount. Plus, I think White Mountain it'll be free shipping. It'll be just over $50 probably out the door for any of the Aries EDC fixies. But my all-time favorite pocket dropper fixie, is the TRM Tagalong. I know you asked about the Kongmu Stiffy P, but this is my go-to pocket dropper. The taco sheath is 100% USA made by custom leather holster. It's wet molded and it just locks in. Comes with an ulti clip for perfect pocket drop carry. They come with a lanyard. I threw this on there for the moment because it was easy, no tie, but I do need to put the actual lanyard on here. And these are 100% USA made. Magna cut. The Stonewash starts at $149 after my TRM discount code. And the DLC starts at only $179 after my discount code. These come out to just over $200 with the Bolts camo carbon. I call it Wolverine. And the DLC. Just perfect size for me. I love it. This is where it lives pretty much when I'm using it, is in this grip. And this is my #1 pocket dropper fixie. And it's fully USA made. And it starts at only $150. Nuts. Yes, and I'm so glad to, welcome here. Welcome to the Kripple Krew. We're glad to have you in the dopest familia in what is already the best community. The EDC community is the best. Man, I know. And like The shipping slowed down the February 1st drop. Then, previously, all of their drops had been at midnight Eastern, which meant 9 o'clock on the West Coast. So I thought that's what was happening with these. And that's what I told all of you. And they didn't drop for 3 more hours because they went live at midnight on the West Coast. Like, it was totally everything that I was saying was gone. It was not coming together. But you know what? My first collab is on sale, and you guys have shown massive support. Clint F. Crosby, my man. I'm going to get the Instagram carries. I promise. I promise. I'm sure they can, homie. Sever 7. I appreciate that, my man. Good to see you. Can't wait for yours to drop. He's got multiple from Kubi and Katsuo, but you know I'm waiting on that usurper. Old school rocker mama loot. Thank you for stopping in, stabbing that like button. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Let me get caught up on these. Yeah, the Satins are going quick, Mud. Callie, what's up, sis? Member of Kripple Krew Inc. Good to see you. Ha. Whoops. Let me cancel. Yeah, that I have 7 shark locks, if I remember right. And 3 of them are 80/20. Yeah, 7 shark locks. 3 of them are 80/20.5s, but this one is the one that means the most to me. A gift from the Deadly Daughter, the DLT exclusive Tonto and 3V with OG scales that I put on it, and a deep carry Lynch Northwest titanium clip. This is the best feeling of my 380/20.5s. Got to order some. Yeah, I'm way behind on Lynch Northwests. I see you. I see you. I said hello. Hell yeah, brother. That sounds good. I don't know if you guys can hear. Wiggles is in the office with me. She's very comfy in her bed, and she is obviously chasing something in her dream. I don't know if that was coming through the mic. I was holding the mic for Wiggles. Listening to cleaning. What's up, Miranda Keith? I see you on that vertical side. Appreciate you popping in, sis. Yes, no, I know. That's, you know me. I made sure this was the first lefty-friendly Glideman for my lefty crew. Easier to do. Way easier to do, though, when I'm doing a wire clip. But as you can see, I made sure they sized it perfectly to fit a Lynch Northwest Spyderco wire replacement clip. You can go with the standard, you can go with the stubby, or you can go with their modular milled clip. I made sure it would fit. Mick F and Ranger, member Kripple Krew Wink, what it do? Mikey Trails, what's going on? All right, all right. Much love, sis. Much love. She won't be chatting with everybody, but she'll still be listening, as will Brian. I appreciate you guys. Man, I can't wait to see your fixie design. Maybe you'll send me a little sneak peek after the live. A little sneak peek that I won't share. Grateful Breath at 32%. Yay, yay, with some Octane Citrus Keef. Let's go. And Watermelon OG Dabs. For B Shady. Got the New York Skunk Ape Flower for Clint Crosby. Woo woo. Found a shady variety. Which one? Which one? Damtanium. Oh, it is. It is. Did you get Damtanium in DLC? Last week, forgot my knife at home and just felt naked. Yeah, I can't go without it. Have a Stiffy P and Perps. Yay, yay. Ooh, you got a Kness 90V and Shark Cub Slicer in a package deal this week. Holy crap. Yeah, #1 pocket dropper for sure. Mr. Mouse, member of Kripple Krew Wink, what it do? Pocket Privilege, member Kripple Krew Wink, what it do? Thomas CDC Gates, member Kripple Krew Wink, what's up, my man? Blind Wolf Fury, member of Kripple Krew Inc. for 12 friggin' months. That's a double flag salute, folks. You go over a year, you get 2 flags. He says, boom, howdy y'all, stay stabby AF. We are going to go with a Demco acoustic salute. We're going to do that by the mic, so y'all can hear this. Oh, it sounds so good with the OG scales. Man, I truly appreciate that. A full year of support. Thank you so much, my friend. Also a wearer of Kripple Krew gear, J1 Doobie, what's up, my man? Yeah, she was, I think she was dreaming. She was trying to tell everybody that if you haven't grabbed a DBD Glideman yet, you should probably get in on it. I think that's what she was saying. She was like, woof, woof, buy the Glideman DVD. Help support my dog food addiction. Neil to the Mac, member Kripple Krew Inc. I'm pretty sure I said, what's up, what's up? I'll give you guys a peek. She's still out. As you can see, she got a rough life. She's tucked into her bed with a blankie. Yeah, she got that rough life. Still dreaming with the paws twitching. She quieted down, but she's still dreaming. Cord in the way. No, right. Yes, that's, like I said, my dog's got it really rough. It's a hard life being my dog's. Yay. I get these ones. I have thrown a clip on this one. Pardon me. But I went back to the wire clip just to carry. I took this off of one of my other knives. I do plan on ordering Lynch Northwest clips for each of these with creative finishes. Not because I don't like wire clips. I mean, this one I've really enjoyed carrying the DLC with the wire clip. I just love Lynch Northwest clips. This has carried beautifully. And both of them, though, disappear into your hand, especially that wire clip in any grip. You cannot feel a hot spot. BNA, the human cheat code, and the guy that had me chasing a TRM shadow for like a year and a half, 2 years, until I got one. What it do, homie? Member of Kripple Krew Inc. And the guy that truly started my TRM addiction. We are up to 6 TRMs now, and the Pit Bull is next. And then I got to start on frame locks. With Stonewash, specifically the combo with the new, makes sense. No, makes sense. But the Damtanium Stonewash is going to be sexy as well. Hope you used anybody's discount code. Always just save money. I always love it when y'all use mine. But just remember, use somebody's discount code, because it not only saves you money, but it lets these companies see that content creators are their best advertising. So while I always love it when you use my codes, because it does help my channel, use your favorite content creator's code, save yourself some money, and let these companies know to keep working with us. Now, I will ask specifically on my collaboration, specifically that you use my code DBD, because it helps me keep track of stuff. So on my code, on my knife, I will ask that you use my code, but I always say just use somebody's. Baz Beast, almost to 300 followers. Come on, folks, follow my boy Baz. He has some awesome content on there. He has been dropping some fire Glideman content, plus other. J1 Doobie, you got to go PayPal and then you can use your Visa. You got to go PayPal, then you can use your Visa. I do not yet. I've always wanted to get the mini harpoon in Ultim. I just haven't yet. Yeah, dogs are definitely spoiled. Oh, show. 100% agree with that, Mr. Mouse. Almost to 300 subs. Come on, we can get him there, folks. Let's see where he's at. I got to, I got to pop into the control room real quick so I can actually click. I hate that I can't just do this in studio. Let me see where pocket privilege is at. Boom. Go to channel. 292. 292. Come on, I'm going to share this screen. 292 for a homeboy pocket privilege. And look at this. He's putting work into this. Look at these thumbnails. Like this is some legit thumbnail game, folks. You know, he's got 59 uploads so far. You got a bunch of shorts, killer shorts. He's got some dope fire ass knives that he's showing off. Great thumbnail game, homie. But give him a subscribe. Make sure you watch something and like it. That way, and drop a comment. That way YouTube doesn't scrub the sub, because they will. Come on, folks. Let's see where he's at. 293. We can get him to 300 before the end of this stream. We will check back. I want to get him to 300 before the end of the stream, folks. We're going to check back in on that. Yeah, I need the neutron frame lock feels great. So does the atom frame lock. The atom frame lock will drop after the pit bull, and I want both. Check out One Moon Collective's shop. Use code Kripple10. He has some awesome gear. Thank you, my friend. Yes, I truly appreciate you. This is a dream come true. Way sooner than I ever expected were we able to make Flipper Delete the World and Cover It in Ultim a dream, or like a reality. I seeing my logo on one of my favorite designs and a company that has meant so much to my channel is killer. And Grail acquired, ever since checking out his shadow, I have wanted one of my own. And big homie Chris Lopez made me an offer I couldn't refuse. Joe to the K checking in on that vertical side. What it do? Laser Ghost Knives. Hood afternoon to you. Hood morning here. Hope you're having a hood ass day. Doing housework and listening. Do these daggers turned you on a TRM. The rest is history. Yeah, for me, I saw them on G-Ball. And like I saw the Neutron and the Atom. Pardon me. And the ones that I saw were I believe G10 variants at first. And I thought they looked good, but you guys know that I have hand issues, and a lot of thin knives don't work with my hands. We'll come back to these in a bit. We'll come back to these. You know we will be coming back to those. Let's put the mini Marlins away for a moment. And when B&A sent me a Neutron 2, an Atom, and a Shadow to review, I fell in love. And the reason I call him the human cheat code is he told me that there was a high likelihood that if I created a bunch of content with his TRMs, that TRM would reach out to me and send me a knife. Little did I know they were going to send me a lizard skin 3D titanium Neutron 2. And I have been in love with TRM since. The next knife I got was the Bulldog Rev B. Don't get it twisted. 2025's USA Knife of the Year. And one of the most comfortable knives I've ever held. At Blade Show West, the holier nerd in the pinstripe tie was given to me by Marianne. And this is my favorite fifth pocket knife. A Grail was checked off the list when big homie Chris Lopez sold me this Mike Irie custom hand ground hollow ground Atom with the lizard skin 3D titanium. Talk about one of the sliciest knives you will ever feel. Hand ground, hollow ground magna cut. My TRM tag along, my original stonewashed G10 got replaced by this beautiful DLC. And when I bought this one, you guys know that we just gave that other tag along away during the 3K giveaway. And right before Arizona, my main TRM Grail, the Discontinued Shadow, in the beautiful Concord Grape Micarta, came into my collection, again courtesy of homie Chris Lopez. Now I gotta get, as much as I love these, eventually I'll get titanium scales just to go with the collection, or carbon fiber, some fat carbon. I don't know. There's, fewer choices for this as it's discontinued, but oh, I love it the way it is. I carry this one. This is, it's my newest, so it's currently my most carried, but it hasn't left my pocket in 2 weeks. I'm on third TRM. Yay. That's, you guys know I've said it way too many times on this channel. We may be into 4 digits now, but y'all know TRM's my favorite knife company, my favorite USA knife company, period. And the collection will continue to grow. Mr. Mouse dropping pocket privilege. Yay. Let's check it. A boy pocket privilege is up to 296. He only needs 4 more, Kripple Krew. 4 freaking more. 4 freaking more. That's it. Let's do this. That's awesome, sis. I'm very excited to hear that. That means a lot to me. It truly does. And I can't wait to hear your thoughts on them. Yay. I'm going to check it. I swear. There's Projectile's link. Yay. Let's keep scrolling. I'm almost to the bottom, and then we are going to... All right, now we can look at Instagram. I truly think they will be. My hands have issues. Well, tell moms happy birthday from the Kripple Krew. The Spidey flick is phenomenal. Thumb flick is money. And then the ergos are made to just melt into your hand and give you control. They came out so well. I'm so happy. Let's check some Instagram carries. See where we're starting. Always got to be careful when I'm checking my pictures. All right. Let's go. Share screen. And I don't mean anything weird by being careful, but sometimes, people like Garrett's and some stuff that's not quite appropriate. Or I don't show them things that go boom on my channel. I don't show Freedom Seed spitters on my channel. But check out Justin Ronan's beautiful OTF. Great. I don't think I'm familiar with that. Nice double edge OTF. I like it. Last week's pickups from Tristan. Ooh, we got the Wixco tracks. You got some rhinos. Look at that beautiful M4 Para 3. We've got the or is that, nope, that's a Para 2, because there's no, that's a Para 3. Animatics 2 Salt, lightweight. Yay. Nice. Mr. Mouse. Ooh, we look at that bench made. That looks fire. I like that blade. Those are beautiful tie scales. Killing it. The Kripple Krew always has the best pockets. You know, Scott, the keeper of the knife tube schedule, has one of the most beautiful TRM collections I've ever seen. Be shady. That kitty looks so comfy. I love it when they just turn into a ball. Like, don't you wish you could do that and then get up and walk away? I wish I could lay like a cat or a dog and still move. Ooh-wee! Look at Bass Beast showing off that Glideman DVD edition. I love to see it, brother. I love to see it. Think you need a different, more grippy clip. What are we looking at? Oh, got the Spyderco Smog. Have you tried a Lynch Northwest deep carry clip? Are we still sharing? Yes, we are. Look at that. Got that workshop pocket sharpener. Was gifted one of those recently. Look at that beautiful Para 3 and L Max. I like that Slippy. It's got a good look to it. Digging it. The Kripple Krew always has the best pockets, folks. The Kripple Krew always has the best pockets. $2.99. Yeah, the red Vortex. I need to get me one of those. Has to get me one. Metal Relic. Metal Relic. Member of Kripple Krew Inc. Yeah, see, at first when it panned back away, for a second I thought it was a Para 3 salt. And that's why I thought it was. But I realized it was a PM2 quickly on that M4. Yeah, that's right. Grab your mom's phone, grab your wife's phone, grab your kid's phone, sub the pocket privilege. 301. Look at this, Kripple Krew. Look at this. I love this community and I love this family. Kripple Krew. Our homeboy is over 300 subs. We did it, Kripple Krew. Don't stop following now. If you haven't followed him yet, jump in on that. Oh, Wiggles are going backwards in her bed. She getting totally tucked. Disappeared. Congratulations, pocket privilege. 300 is an awesome achievement. Love to see it. 500 is next, homie. That's awesome, Kripple Krew. Good job. Good job, pocket privilege. You put in the work. Good job, Kripple Krew. Always showing that support. This, we've said it over and over and over and over, but this is the best community. I guess we can move you down a bit. We'll put you up top. There we go. Now we got the full TRM collection on display. Yeah, isn't that awesome? Thanks for popping in back from the haircut. She's busy, but she popped in just to say congrats. This community is the best, homie. And the Kripple Krew is the best familia in this CDC community. I'm maybe a little biased, but that's definitely what I believe. Kripple Krew. If you haven't shared it yet, what's in your pockets? Also, we still have an over $1,200 South African mid-tech to take a look at here shortly. You're going to see it here first on the live before I do my review even. Staff Sergeant Maximus, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, my man? I see you in that vertical side. If you want to move over to the horizontal side, see the whole screen and chat with the whole crew, that link is in the pinned comment. Folks, the reason I run what they call Mars multi-aspect ratio streaming, the reason we do vertical and horizontal, horizontal is where most everybody hangs out. You can see everything, you can chat with everybody, but the vertical brings new members of the Kripple Krew all the time. People who are just scrolling, stumble into these lives and realize how awesome you guys are, and they want to stay in chat. So I rock and roll with both aspects so that the Kripple Krew grows, but we can all chat comfortably. Dr. Frickin' Drew, dude, what is up? Staff Sergeant Maximus over on that horizontal side. If you show up on either side, make sure you stab that like button, folks. It helps me a lot. David Giudici is back from his errands. Welcome back, homie. Either that or he's back briefly, because that was some quick errands. We're going to move these beautiful TRN. Oh, that ting. I love the ting sound. Let me find the mud. Authentic Sage Connections. Rockin' the pretty purple mini bug out. Soon to have DVD edition Glideman next to it. Let's pop here. We'll do this thing. Oh, by the way, folks, one of the most supportive people in the Instagram community is Reaper's EDC. Julian is a fantastic person that tries to support everybody. If you're not following Reaper's EDC on Instagram, he posts some dope content, and he's just a good freaking guy. Ooh-wee! Look at that. We got the DBD trucker cap, the Kripple Krew t-shirt, the Pyrite alt and Ultim, and the Kaiser Drop Bear and Toxic Storm, Fat Carbon, and 20 CV from my brother Mud. What an awesome picture. I love to see this, folks. Dude, absolutely. Reapers is a fantastic dude. Deneen, what's up, sis? How you been? Man, I'm doing fantastic. How could I not be? I'm kicking it with the Kripple Krew, and I have a knife on sale. Like, legit, how could I not be on cloud 9? We are going to pull out that South African custom here in just a moment. First, though, I want to share right quick the Kripple Krew Gear Corner. Let's share this screen, folks. Yeah, it's an Arno Bernard. It's an Arno Bernard that we're about to look at. And, oh, is it amazing. It is. We got the Tarako. It's insane. You can get your DBD or Kripple Krew accessories. You got the clothes, you got the caps. Under cap, man, Blue, you made this look so good the way you rearranged. You got trucker caps with the disabled but deadly Kripple Krew or the DBD logo. You can rock your disabled but deadly status loud and proud. So many different color combinations. Like that murked out always looks good. I really like the charcoal on these. Then you got the Streetwise waffle beanies. These are the larger beanies. And then you got the skull cap beanies to fit your head tighter. We got dad caps as well. If you're not a big trucker cap fan, you like the ball cap style better, you can get all of the designs in the dad hats as well. On the clothes side, we've got t-shirts with the Kripple Krew and disabled but deadly. If you're disabled and you just want to rock that status loud and proud, grab you a disabled but deadly shirt. We got Kripple Krew hoodies in all kinds of colors. The charcoal always looks fantastic to me. We got the disabled but deadly hoodie. All of the shirts and hoodies have that DBD logo on the sleeve. You can even get some shorts to chill in. We got coffee mugs and flags, water bottle. The water bottle was out of stock for a minute, but they are back in stock. And you've got the horizontal flags or the vertical DVD flag. Free shipping on orders over $100. Just wanted to share that. It's always time for some whiskey, brother. That would be dope, David. Lost 5 pounds with the haircut. Mud is rocking that Kripple Krew gear right now. All right. All right. Who wants to see like, I don't know, $1,200, $1,300 beautiful South African mid-tech? We're going to move the Glideman a bit. And folks, actually, we are going to move it all the way for a minute. Also agree with that, BNA. We have an AB Knives box. Y'all don't know, that's Arno Bernard, South African custom knife maker, who also runs a mid-tech shop where everything is made in-house. Everything is fitted by hand. Everything is hand-tuned. And what we are looking at, I like how the Taraka, we're going to show this coin first. It has the overall length of 7.9 inches or 200 millimeters, a blade length of 4.2 inches or 8.7 millimeters. That seems, or 87 millimeters, I should say. That seems off. I don't think it's a 4.2 inch blade. Tough enough to use, nice enough to collect. Arno Bernard knives since 2002. That's a beautiful coin. You also get an awesome tank. Put that back away. This is the Tarako model number 118, titanium M390 with a bovine sheath. You get stickers. Tells you what oil they recommend. African Sporting. You get tools, a T8 and a T25. And you get a leather lanyard. You get a sheath if you want it. We are going to put this back. We're going to put this back. There we go. We'll put this back. Move this beautiful box out of the way so we don't mess it up. And yeah, the company that the fourth wall, the company that I go through for all of that gear, they allow me to select from several different brands, and so I was very specific, and Blue helped. The t-shirts are the best t-shirts that they offer. So awesome setup. And David the Fifth, member of Kripple Krew Inc. I guess this version is. Okay, so I was confused. When I looked up earlier, I didn't see the all titanium version. I saw all the special versions. This one is less expensive than I thought. I will have to actually find this one to verify price. But this is made to be a button lock with 0 stick, and yet a perfect detent from whether you're using that fuller, those studs, Spidey flick, thumb flick, or that flipper tab. Talk about. Love to hear it. Love to hear it, Authentic Sage. Glad to hear that the DVD shirt's the most comfortable you own. It took me a while to decide which shirts I was going to use. But every component of this, look at this. So that's a trip. This is a trip to me. Our show side has the hardware ends. And our clip side, I think a previous reviewer might have taken this apart and put it back together backwards on the hardware. Because normally this side would be all clean. And it's made, just look, you can see it's made to be perfectly clean hardware. So it shouldn't be on the same side, the clean hardware, as the side of the pocket clip. All of the screw-ins should be showing on this side. No, it's not a lefty reversible clip. It's not a reversible clip. I really believe that somebody took it apart, one of the previous reviewers. Do I want to take it apart and fix it, though? It would be awesome to show you the way that they've done these bearings. But if I have any problems getting it back together, I would feel really bad. Oh, that blade is so clean. No markings on the blade. The only billboarding is that AB. I don't know what the T25 is for. Because this is all T8. You know what? Oh, this is correct? This is supposed to be like that? That's what David is saying? so it's not backwards, then we won't try to fix it. That's a trip to me. I would have done it the other way around. But, hey, it's not my knife. It's his design choice. I'm not saying it looks bad at all. I'm not saying that it looks bad. I want to see if I can find a picture of the caged bearings of these opened. I wish I could find this version for sale, because the ones that I see are okay. Well, this one's only $8.99. I didn't see that one yesterday. The one with Blackwood. Okay, I was seeing. I want to see if I can find a picture of the bearings real quick. Yeah, these are the ones that I was seeing. Ah, come on, somebody show me a picture with those dope caged bearings. Solid titanium stonewashed was $9.50 from, oh, but that's Canadian. That's Canadian. I was seeing Canadian prices. That's what threw me off. The website, I didn't realize this was a Canadian website. Yeah, this is this solid titanium shows as 955, but that's Canadian. My bad. Somebody show me a picture of the bearings. Where did I see the damn picture? It might have been Knives Fast review, actually taking it apart. Anyway, so the bearings are set in the ceramic bearings set in tracks in 3 spirals. It looks like a spiral shape going in. Instead of a circle of bearings, you have 3 different rows, which puts, it was either 20 or 25 bearings on either side. Insane the way they did it. I wish I could find a picture to share it. Jim Miller, what it do? What it do? Remember Kripple Krew Inc? Good to see you. We are looking at the Arno Bernard Tarraco. Jim Miller gifted 5 memberships to Kripple Krew Inc. Thank you, Jim Miller. I truly appreciate the support. Let's see who got those. Come on, catch up. There we go. We had Mark Carter up north. Dylan Garcia. I Am Chaos. KSK. Kevin Smith Knives. And Rebel Browser. I truly appreciate your support, Jim. You're going to get an Arno Bernard Tarraco acoustic salute by the mic. I truly appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for that support. Yeah, multi-row skiff style bearings is the best way to put it. I just wanted to show how they come in at like a spiral angle. It's just really cool. He's eating, so he says group tags and hugs. Jim Miller can't tag everybody individually, but you know he loves you. Making sure I didn't miss anybody. Oh, that sound. Oh, which Canadian site was I looking at, Jay? Here, I'll pull it up. They're sold out. But it was thunderbirdgear.ca. I think they're all sold out. Nope, they do show a couple of versions that are still available. I'll share this screen real quick, and then we can even drop that link. I have no affiliation with them. I don't know anything about them. But this is where it'll say like the solid stone. The solid seems to still be available. The warthog tusk. Techno-Carbo Blue, Techno-Carbo Gold, and Carbon Fiber Stonewashed seem to still be available. I'm trying to see if it says anything about all Torx screws and the stump stud use a Torx T8 driver. Doesn't say anything about why that T25 is in there. I don't know. But this is the site that we were on. I don't know anything about them. Man, you're absolutely part of the Kripple Krew folks show. You are in that vert side right now. As you know, there is a horizontal side if you want to kick it with the rest of the crew. Listen to the reverse flick acoustics. Dang, that sounds so good. We're going to put it up against a couple of knives so you can see the size. Good size knife. Trio 4. Remember, Kripple Krew Inc. Have a great day. Good to see you. Good to see you, homie. Mud, have a great day. I will talk to you later, brother. African Sporting Creations website has them. Yeah, they show Taracos, Imambas, and Wrinkles. Let's share this site as well real quick because this seems to be a fantastic site supporting a lot of the African makers. So 75% of the Taracos have a mirror finish just to show you the level of quality that Arno Bernard's shop does, because they, like they say on there, you can hide imperfections with a stone wash. You cannot hide any imperfections with a mirror finish. If you mess up, it shows everything. 75% are mirror finished, only 25% stone washed. Beautiful knives. Look at that. Oh, so many different scale or inlay materials are available. And that's where I saw some of the mirror solid titanium. Oh, $700 from this website. I don't know what shipping is. See if it's showing pre-order on that as well. Yeah, pre-order for this version. And then look at these. So gorgeous. Definitely more expensive in Canadian prices. That's what threw me off. These Imambas are beautiful to me. Look at that with mammoth molar. Ooh, beautiful frame lock. These are all mid-tech design, or mid-tech is from his custom designs. The early Arno had loose bearings. I think definitely I like their new setup better than that. Loose bearings, as y'all know, can be a pain if you're not very careful when you're cleaning your knife, taking it apart. The way they've set these up, it is like multi-row skips with 20 or 25 bearings per side, and it's just nuts. To be honest, you like the Glideman better. I appreciate that. Hey, that means a lot to me. I want to show. We're gonna move the Arno up top for a moment, but I want to show the Glideman progression. So, the first premium knife company that ever sent anything to the channel to review was FerraMonster back when I had 200 subscribers. And they told me to pick a knife. And I loved the modified sheep cliff worn foot style blade of the Glideman. So I got the Glideman from them and I fell in love with these ergos. But I always knew that the flipper tab was not necessary. Listen to the acoustics on that reverse flick. I always knew the flipper tab was just unnecessary on this. But this was the first premium knife. And then I ended up getting all three of the first run of FerraMonster. If you're not familiar, FerraMonster has been around for 26 years, 27 now actually, doing OEM work for other companies that you are very familiar with. At the end of 2023, they started their own line with 3 knives. And when I started my channel in 2024, I was only the second person after G-Ball to review a Glideman. They sent me their other models, and ever since, I've gotten every model they put out. Last year, they dropped their CP line, trying to make them a little more affordable and going with a liner lock with micarta and 154 cm. And Glideman ergos plus micarta was an absolute freaking win. And I liked the CP a lot. I still love the CP a lot. But again, the flipper tab works beautifully. Don't get me wrong. It's tuned to perfection. But when you feel that reverse flick or that thumb flick, you realize there's no reason to have this flipper in the way. So my motto, flipper delete the world and cover it in Ultim, is exactly what we did. Started off, flipper delete, gone, out of here, see ya. Look at that, opening up the ergos right there for a third grip spot. So you've got behind the pivot, you've got that great choke up, or you can be right here on that flat spot. And even if you're in here, it's more comfortable because that flipper tab isn't in the way. Then I wanted Ultim, obviously, for my first collab, but it had to be the best Ultim. And to achieve the best feel, we had to go to inset liners instead of full liners like the CP has. So we went to inset liners so that we can fully chamfer the edges, cut back that lock access. Look at all that access to the lock bar. Kept the 154 cm steel, but went with a true DLC for the coated blade over a mirror finish. I mean, over, not a mirror, pardon me, a satin finish. And then no previous Glideman had Lefty Love. And that just didn't sit right with me. So of course we have Lefty Love on the Glideman DVD. Went with a wire clip so that, as you can see, it is inset. The pocket clip screw is completely flush, giving you plenty of room and a great carry. Wire clips carry so easy. But we specifically sized it. I made sure that a Lynch Northwest deep carry clip would fit. And you can use any of the Lynch Northwest Spyderco wire replacement clips. It brings the screw up slightly when you use the Lynch Northwest clip, but you still have a ton of access in there, plenty of room to get in and out of the pocket. It does not hang up at all. And to me, this is what the Glideman should have been all along. So, original Glideman to Glideman CP, now the Glideman DVD edition. Man, it has been a journey, and it's only been made possible because of you guys, the Kripple Krew. When I told you about my ideas for this project, you guys hit up FerraMonster and you were like, do it, do it, do it. And so FerraMonster was all about it. And guess what? Just wait till you see what I have planned for a premium Glideman. Just wait. And my first original design that I hope we are going to make happen with FerraMonster. Plus, huge shout out to my Dutch homie Fabster Run for reaching out to me and asking if I would work on a DVD collab on his design. So awesome. Fabster Run is one of my favorite content creators. He's just getting his, really starting to do some stuff on YouTube. So his YouTube, he doesn't have a big following. Y'all should be following Fabster Run on YouTube. But his Instagram account is one of my all-time favorite EDC accounts. So one of the first ones I ever found. And I've chatted with Fabster Run ever since I started this channel in June of 2024. And he's been a big help to me. He's always been supportive. And seeing not only his content with my knives, but then having a design or a collab in the works with him and Katsu right now is a dope feeling. So much more to come, Kripple Krew. But in the meantime, check out the Genkai. I agree. Hey man, this community can help you get through so much. Becoming disabled permanently before I was 40 years old really, really jacked my mentals. And I don't know where I would be right now if I hadn't found this community. And then the support that I got when I decided to create my own channel was insane. And I owe so much to this community, and especially the Kripple Krew. And man, we are definitely here for you, Baz. You know you can always reach out to me anytime you need to talk. And those eye mambas are beautiful. Yeah, I was looking at yeah, now that I see it, now that I look it up, I do see that that's just how they do it. Leon, have a killer, I guess for you, night. We will see you next time, homie. There you go. Thomas, I have every FerraMonster model, and I need to do. I've shown every one of them a single review. You know, every one of them's got their own review, but I really should do a FerraMonster collection review. Um, because they just have some insane fire. Where did I put? I just got a few of them back that I had sent out for review. Here they are. Because I have all of them, I had loaned some out. We're going to move the Arno Bernard Tarocco. Kurt White, what it do? Have a great weekend, Mama Loot. Don't forget, Loot 10 Tex will be live later today, as will Ron Crow, as will Homie G-Ball, as will Saturday Night Live, Napaholics. Well, I'm not signing off. I'm just reminding everybody. Oh, you know what? Let's share that picture. Do I have it saved here? Oh, I'm gonna have to look for it real quick, but I will find it. I will find it real quick and show the Fabster Run collab. Oh, we have a couple more pictures to share as well. Miranda, unfortunately, the way you sent it, I can only see it on mobile. If you send it with like if you take the picture with Instagram, then you can only open it on the mobile app. So I will look at your picture later. Look at that TRM Neutron 2 with the Kripple Krew hat from my boy Kane Miranda. That looks so sick. Jim Miller with the VU designed Miguron Vein XL or Vein 2. We've got the Microburst Fixie, the Kubi and Tempest. We got the mini growler. I need a mini growler because I have a growler and a growler XL. I really got to get on that mini growler. Love the Kripple Krew sticker, homie. Sick vibrate pouch. This is the same pouch that I carried with me on my trip to Arizona. Looking good, brother. The Kripple Krew always has the best pictures. The best pockets. But, oh, what was I going to look up? There was something on. I went to Instagram for a reason. I was going to, oh, I know what I was going to look up. Let me find. I know what we're looking for now. Momentary brain fart. I'm almost there. I thought I had this picture saved on the computer. Damn. How far back is this? Almost. There we go. There we go. All right, folks. This is what the Katsu Genkai Fabster Run and DVD collab is going to look like. Woo! That is so sick. And if y'all saw his video, he did a samurai for all 4 of his models. There is the DVD samurai. I love it. I love it. We're still working on names, so I don't have a name for you, but it's coming. I checked. I love it. I love it. And Miranda, remember Kripple Krew is part of them? Yeah, that Python micarta is gorgeous. I need to get patches made. That's one thing I don't have yet. No, I don't have any mini harpoon from Kaiser. It's a model I've always wanted to check out. I just have never picked one up. Anyway, I wanted to share some of the other FerraMonster models real quick. Their first 3 models were the Urban Grip with a beautifully tuned front flipper, the Aurora Rays, easy reverse flick off that blade, beautiful poonage, and this was to show off some of that milling work. Everything has always been full T8 hardware, even the lock bar inserts. All titanium hardware. Their first 3 models are right there. The Aurora, or the Urban Grip, the Aurora Rays, and the Glideman. And I've been hooked ever since. We have some more beautiful examples of what they have done. Like, what did I put? Oh, I forgot. I have 3 more that are sent out for review right now. I was looking for them. This was the Balkan. Beautiful carbon fiber show side, titanium frame lock. Nice hidden flipper. Or killer flicking action. Their Spectrum has some of the best crossbar action you'll ever feel. And a mirror DLC, which, yes, you can expect to see on a future DVD collab. A mirror DLC. There's my beard. Some of the best crossbar action I've ever felt. There are 2 before the Glideman DVD. Oh, you've seen the CP edition. They also made a CP edition of the Spectrum with contoured micarta and 154 cm. I have that one sent out to somebody for review. They're previously to mine. They're 2 most recent models. Oh, the Xandros in S90V. And I'm going to tell you, Pocket Privilege, Saturdays are a difficult day to get live and get attention, especially with 300 subs, homie. I'm not saying not to do it. Do whatever you want. This is your channel. Saturdays are pretty stacked, and people have their schedules of who they watch. It's hard to work your way into a Saturday. There's a little bit more time on Sundays to work your way in. After Gareth and before Barbie, you can find time. Or like after Aries on Sunday. I'm not telling you what to do at all. Do your channel the way you want to do you. I'm just saying Saturdays are tough. I only got this time slot because G-Ball vacated it and I moved in immediately. Mikey, Bobby, what it do? Yeah, the Chroma in LMAX is probably my favorite gent style knife. Just like straight up executive-ish gent style. Milled titanium and LMAX. They have more, but like I said, I have them out for review. But now we have the FerraMonster Glideman DVD edition. There is a reason that I wanted my first collab to be with FerraMonster. And that's because I've been with them since the beginning of their ride. They've been with me since the beginning of my ride. And their quality to value ratio is just off the charts. Off the freaking charts. There's a reason so many other companies you are familiar with use them as their OEM. But I wanted, after this Glideman has always been one of my favorite knives ergonomically. And I always wanted to work with FerraMonster. So it is exciting for me to see the FerraMonster Glideman DVD edition done right. I know I've talked about it a lot, but I'm excited, guys. And it just went on sale yesterday. Use PayPal when you check out. Use code DBD. And the satin variants are only $99. There were less than 30 satin left when we went live. The DLC is also selling well, but we made more of the DLC than we did the satin. These come in at $111 after code DBD. And yes, it is a true DLC. I'm just so cheap, I'm easily pleased. Yeah, I'm just trying to help out, homie. Obviously, I want you to grow, obviously. But I want people to see when you go live and make your announcement. So there are definitely days that it's easier to find time where people will be able to watch than others. And Saturday is the toughest now. There are a couple of times during Saturday now where there are multiple streams. It's just definitely looking up, homie. Yeah, I know. I just feel like I don't want to overdo it, but I couldn't be more excited. Not only is it mine, but they did everything I wanted so well. Like, it feels like I dreamed it would and hoped it would. And FerraMonster / Wixco. They did exactly what I wanted. Yeah, this is the internet. There is room for every single one of us. Just times where it's easier to be seen than others. That's why everybody should either knows or should know that when you're on my live, you're always welcome to drop your links. It's a reason I have more mods than any other channel. And it's so you guys can drop your own links and represent yourself. I want us all to grow. The internet is freaking big enough for all of us. And if you have a channel and you're not a mod and you can't drop a link, let me know. Like, changing underwear. Yeah, no, David, I mentioned it earlier. You're in the vertical stream this time. The horizontal link is in the pinned comment. If you can't click it because you're on a phone, click the description and more. And in the description, no, it's not in the description. I take that back. Or you can just go to my YouTube page and pop onto the other live. But you're only seeing the vertical screen and you're not seeing everybody. When you see my whole mat, you'll be able to see 10 knives on the mat. And then you'll know you can chat with everybody, homie. Hey, if you need to change your shorts, there is Kripple Krew shorts available on the Gear Corner. I'm seeing if there is any other carries that have been shared on Instagram. I'm trying not to miss anybody. Ooh, that's a sick picture, Boz. Check out the Glideman DVD on the glow-in-the-dark mat. It looks like he charges a spot right underneath. That looks very cool, homie. Guys, I gotta say, and gals, brothers and sisters, it's so cool seeing other people reviewing my art, sharing pictures of my knife. Miguel EDC has a full review up if you want to see that. Dylan for the Win is starting to show them as well. Darkwater is going to have it. Everyday City Gary will have it, and so will G-Ball. You can see it on their content as well. But do me a favor, and if you grab one, use my code DBD, please. It helps me track how well this is going. There you go. Now you're on the right side. Yeah, the best person, talk to Scott on Instagram and ask him for what he thinks is the best spot to slide into. He is hella helpful. He keeps us all in line. We couldn't do it without Scott. I'm still sharing Instagram, it looks like. Let me stop doing this. We couldn't, I couldn't imagine keeping track without Scott. He knows how much I appreciate him. Yes, that does help. If you look to see how many people are in there right now, it makes it easy to tell which stream you're on. Oh. FerraMonster knows what they are doing. And I am so thrilled. What, in some alternate universe, but somehow watching this through a glass ball. I like a full stream, nah, I mean. Yeah, yay. You can always see everything and talk to everyone on the horizontal side. You got to get sideways with DVD, you know what I mean? Whoops. Oh, I love this shadow. I will say, the original Bulldog did not have action that was as good as the action that's on this shadow. But the Rev B does have, oh, whoop, that was my fault. I wrote it. Does have better action slightly than the shadow. This might be the best crossbar. Let me. Damn, that's such a good feeling. Oh, I think this might be the best crossbar feeling ever. Negative 35 with wind chill. Forget that. Yo, got that waffle hat and the beanie keeping you warm. Hell yeah. Kripple Krew Gear Corner will help you stay warm all day. And if you in the desert, get yourself a t-shirt and some shorts. Has anybody picked up? Thank you, Blind Woo, for dropping that Kripple Krew Gear Corner link. Has anybody picked up a Genkai yet? I'm telling you, this budget version for $54 after DVD is a fire ass knife. Yeah, Florida, get a snowmobile. It's funny because Florida was laughing at everybody 2 weeks ago when everybody else was freezing and it wasn't touching Florida. And then Florida got hit too. I mean, I don't mean it's funny. I saw a lot of Floridians talking about how it wouldn't hit them there. But these Genkai, you guys know I prefer a coated blade, so I'm really loving this Yoru. But the Kage has really grown on me. Play guitar? Hell yeah, that's dope. Thought the Noxus was drop shut smooth, but they got that great crazy smooth as a baby's butt. Yes. Waiting for the Ultim, the DBD Genkai. That's cool to hear, homie. But I'm telling you, these are dope. And I really got to get me a Hano or a Tsuki. The Hano Sun with the red carbon fiber is my favorite, but the Tsuki Moon with the gold carbon fiber looks gorgeous as well. Those are rocking M390 and Mother of Pearl in the stars underneath the carbon fiber. Just insane. Oh, I'm amazed what those weather engineers can do this day. How are the cochlear implants doing, David? I know you just got those. How is that doing for you, homie? Are you able to hear better? I know you had to spend a pretty penny on those. Were they worth it, my man? Yeah, if you don't know, folks, he just got, I think they're called cochlear implants to help with his deafness. Man, this front flipper is so good. Roll, flip. Oh man, that is so cool to hear. That is cochlear. Cochlear is how it's pronounced. Cochlear. That is so cool, man. I'm glad you can hear better. That's way more important than getting another blade. That's sick. Really thrilled for you, homie. I'm gonna grab something, grab a piece of paper real quick. These have a chunky blade stock, yet insane slicey edge. For how thick and tough this blade stock is, this is nuts. And the swedge is going to carry so much strength at the tip for thrusting or poking. Now, another company with phenomenal edges. Whoop, that was totally me. I'm so stoked to see so many of my YouTube and Instagram homies having designs come due. Just bought the DLC version? Hell yeah, John Waters. That is awesome. That is awesome. Did you use code DBD? Just out of curiosity. I'm hoping you use somebody's code, but I'm just curious because it'll help me track. Okay. It helps if I hit the paper right. It's been a while since I had to cut under the camera. I took so long off. It was weird. It was definitely weird going 9 days without going live. And I only recorded one review. I did upload some reviews I recorded ahead of time, but I only recorded one review while I was in Arizona. And that was of the DVD Glideman, so that I could get it on the website. Derek or freaking Neil, member of Kripple Krew Inc. Dude, it is such a phenomenal crossbar. Just had a late night last night. Thick and tough. Yay. Thrusting and poking, my new mantra. Ooh. We're gonna, well, you know what? We're gonna move some of these other FerraMonsters back out of the way now that we took a look at some of the beautiful work they've done. Man, the reverse flick off the blade on the Aurora Rays is nuts. But yes, the crossbar on this is just one of the best ever done. I'm gonna put a few of these away real quick. Get us some more space. move that. We're gonna put these guys right up here. Let's bust out some more Ultim. Another one I'm really digging. Yo, yo, yo. For Sheer Bear. What it do? Molsec 808 S in Ultim. My new knife day from this Thursday was a gift from a member of the crew. Yeah, I was spending time with Mrs. Deadly. You know, I was gone. We're very, very rarely apart. So being gone for a week, I was spending time with Mrs. Deadly. Oh, show. This Ultim Veritas was gifted by Jake Stenberg. And I was correct. I always thought that I would like the Veritas more than hey, we've been married 25 years for a reason. She is my soulmate, Mrs. Deadly. But this guy's a Veritas. I do like the Veritas platform better than the Militop personally. And this Ultim is pretty dope. Pretty dope. I like the ergos quite a bit on this. Some of my newer Ultim. We also have our, where'd I put it when I got back from my trip? I had my other Ultim Spike, there it is, with me on my trip as well. This one, a gift from Steve L. This one's our homie, made by our homie Brian F. And other newish Ultim in my collection. Christmas gift from Mrs. DBD, and now my only Benchmade, the SHOT Show 2025 limited edition Benchmade Mini Freak. I gave my mini grip with the Flightanium scales, aluminum scales, to my son for his birthday while I was in Arizona. The mini grip is still my favorite Benchmade model I've ever checked out. I wanted him to have a good American knife, but I wanted a tough one, and that grind on the S30B on the Benchmade mini grip is good for him. So this is now the only Benchmade in my collection. And I want to show another fantastic crossbar. Feels seriously as good as the Spectrum because Wixco is FerraMonster's budget brand. And this has contoured, high polished Ultim scales and insane action. And after seeing this Ultim, I knew I was going to be happy working with FerraMonster for my Ultim. My homeboy over at Wixco was a huge help. He led the project with me to get this FerraMonster made. So big shout out to Wixco as well. Big shout out. Folks, I need to do an Ultim collection update because we are definitely over 25 Ultim knives now. And I think the last time I did a full collection update, I might have had 11. So I do definitely need to do an Ultim video. Now we have Ultimate 14C, Ultimate D2, Ultimate 154CM, Ultimate N4, Ultimate S35. I have Ultim and S45, Ultim and MagnaCut. So we got Ultim and S45 with the Spyderco, Ultim and MagnaCut. Ooh. Now this now has the best crossbar action of any knife, but it's not factory. What I did was I put Kaiser springs in the Hogdeca, and this is truly the best crossbar action I have. But that's not how the knife came. I still love the knife, but that's why I don't claim this as the best crossbar, because it's not from the factory. Lynch Northwest Deep Carry, of course. We even have Ultimate S90V with the hollow grind. I have Ultim with so many different steels now. This is my only other polished Ultim. Polished, non-milled. This was the Penguin Piss Ultim. TPK exclusive. Hollow ground S90V. And just this is the best button lock, pure plunge lock action that I have. It does not, it feels like it's got a true detent. So yeah, I really should do an Ultim collection update, because we also have 2 Ultim spikes, Marlin spikes. We have 2 Ultim drivers, and I have a whole bucket full. Well, like, oh, I have an Ultim fidget. Where is my fidget? I need to find my fidget. I don't know where it is. And I need to use it for some pictures with this. Huh. I think I might know. Is it... Move. I gotta move crap. Is it in here? Yes, it is. Okay. It was where it's supposed to be. There we go. We also have a very expensive Ultim fidget that I only have because it was gifted to me by Lefty EDC. And I love this thing. And then we have our Ultimate Titanium bottle opener from County Com. This glows in the dark. And Waynerson EDC, a new EDC company, is sending me a bunch of their PEI stuff, as well as some other items to show off. It's still micro milled. Josh, I'll grab it. It's in here. Yeah. It is polished, but it's still micro milled. And what I meant was I only have 2 knives that have Ultem without micro milling. Well, I guess 3, because this smoked Ultem, on the Shark Cub. What the heck is going on? That's just the way I was doing it under the camera. Okay. Told you it's been a minute. This is smooth. But yeah, this has very, very fine micro milling. Let's see if we can get the glare off. There we go. Now you can see that micro milling on there. Yeah, we've got some cool EDC gear coming from Waynerson that's really, really well priced as also. But like tools, you can get this CountyCom Ultem driver with the full set. This is such a strong case. This glows in the dark, your bit holder. It comes with 32 bits and room for so many more. The bits are fantastic. I have been using a ton of them. And the driver is sick. And you can get this for less than $40 from CountyCom with code EDC with DBD, all caps. This Ultem set is less than 40 bucks. They also have brass for less than 50 and titanium for less than 60 for these sets. Just nuts. My favorite driver. And stupid value. $35, I think $36 after code EDC with DVD for the Ultem. Yeah, I love this driver. I will absolutely be getting more CountyCom Ultem stuff as well. They have a sick selection of Ultem. One more time, Kripple Krew, before we bring this to a close. Oh, by the way, today's Dixon is the faithful. Their 49er Dixon. I am a San Francisco 49ers fan, and I'm wearing this to give the worst luck possible to the Seahawks in hopes that they fail spectacularly tomorrow. I'm a Patriots fan through and through tomorrow. Fuck the Seahawks. Dixon, faithful. Yes, it glows in the dark, homie. The bit holder glows in the dark. You get tons of bits, glow in the dark case that is very strong, and the driver for $36 for Ultem, $45 I think for brass, and $54 for titanium. But I want to thank every one of you who has already picked up. I prefer, David, I prefer college football now. I can barely stand to watch NFL the last couple of years, unfortunately. But I want to thank all of you who have already picked up one of these awesome FerraMonster Glideman DBD editions. I want to give a shout out to FerraMonster and Wixco for really bringing my dream to life in the best way possible. And I just want to thank the Kripple Krew in general for all of your support. Thank you for that, homie. Yes, you need that glow in the dark, bro. Hell yes, Doobie. I appreciate you. Remember, folks, if you are getting a Glideman DVD edition, use PayPal at checkout to use whatever card you want, but make sure that you use code DBD to save 10%. Less than 30 Satin available. Less than 30 Satin available remaining. And DLC is only $111 after code DVD. $99 for Satin, $111 for DLC, and FerraMonster nailed it. Board with Blades, what is up? The FerraMonster link is in the description of this live stream. My FerraMonster link helps the channel, but when you purchase one of these, they're very limited in quantity. When you purchase one, use code DBD to save 10% and to help me track. It really helps me out. 111 for the DLC. We were down to like less than 160 of those and less than 30 of the Satin. Only $99. Inset liners, beautiful access, high polished, milled and micro milled Ultim. Lefty Love, full titanium T8 hardware, titanium backspacer, comes with a reversible wire clip but fits a Lynch Northwest Spyderco wire replacement clip perfectly. Flipper delete the world and cover it in Ultim, and that's what we did. And so many of you are supporting. I truly appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It has been wicked cool. I don't know yet. You can hit me up on Instagram, homie. After the shoot me a message after the live. I just, it's a dream come true, and I really appreciate everybody that is getting one of my first collab. This will always be the first run of my very first collab, and I wish I could explain how grateful I am to you guys. I'm in love with it. I can't wait to see your new Knife Day pictures when you get yours. I will be kind of slowing down a little bit. I know pretty much the last couple of days I've only posted content on this because I've been hyping the drop. Be back to regular reviews tomorrow or Monday. But you are also going to get a full unboxing video of these so that you can see everything you get from FerraMonster. And I will I'll try to lay back a little bit on the Glideman DVD content and start showing everything else. Because we do have a bunch of good stuff to show off. I appreciate you, my brother. We've got a ton of good stuff to show off besides these. I've got reviews to get caught up on, and that's all coming. Thank you, Kripple Krew, so much for your support. Remember also, you're going through tough times. If you're just feeling in a funk, don't let your mental suffer. Reach out to somebody in this community. Reach out to somebody in the Kripple Krew. Reach out to me. You've got my Instagram. My Gmail is my handle at Gmail. Reach out if you need to talk. This community is here for you. Nobody needs to suffer by themselves. Your mentals are important, and this community cares. Enough of the sappy stuff. Make sure you catch Ron Crow. Make sure you catch Luke 10 Text today. Don't forget G-Ball. Don't forget Napaholic Saturday Nap Live. Tomorrow, after TKL, you got my brother from a South African mother, Gareth. Then we've got Barbie in the afternoon. We've got Aries EDC in the Maker's Corner in the evening. And quite possibly our homeboy Pocket Privilege going live tomorrow. Wait. Can you go live, Pocket Privilege? I can't remember. I thought you needed 500 subs for that. Maybe I'm wrong. No, you don't need 500 subs for that because I went live for my 250 sub giveaway. So yeah, never mind. Never mind. Watch the Knife Tube schedule. That's the best way to keep up. Keep an eye out for Pocket Privilege popping on that schedule for sure. Hey, Bored with Blades. Legit. You ever need to chat? Instagram handle at EDC with DBD. This community truly does care. And we are here to help. You know, sometimes just talking, even just ranting at somebody that'll sit there and let you rant can help. I love y'all. Catch you on the next one. Stay safe. Stay frosty. But most importantly, Kripple Krew, stay deadly.